holidays? What's that? You want to learn about tips and tricks on what to do with your dog this Halloween? Sure, come on in. So the holidays can be a really hard time for most dogs as well as owners. If you struggle with anything from really serious anxiety or aggression issues to doorbell anxiety and you have a lot of trick-or-treaters coming, or if you're having any sort of holiday party, it can be really nerve-wracking knowing what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your dog for all of that period of time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break down some tips and tricks that I would use in a situation like this during the holidays with my personal dogs in order to manage all of that. Come on. Bed. Good.
Trick or treat.
Here you go. So having trick-or-treaters come to the front door can be a huge pain if you don't have established training with your dog. The fight of tripping over them, trying to get out the front door to squeeze out that piece of candy to the kids when they're coming up can be very, very difficult unless you have the ability to get your dog situated into a bed stay. If you do not have the control over your dogs to have them hold a bed stay while you're going to the front door to give that candy, make sure you keep your dog confined in another room, or you put them crated up somewhere safe so that you don't have any dogs escaping or scaring the kids away. So, a lot of people like to have guests come over for the holidays. Halloween time, Christmas, Thanksgiving, there's gonna be a lot of people in and out. Keep in mind that anytime you're having your dog socialize with new guests, it should be done in a very controlled way. My personal preference is having my dogs hold bed stays, learning to be calm around new people that they're not used to. Sometimes you could have them free, but it has to be only under supervised times. So if you're having a big party, people are gonna be hanging out, eating, drinking, there's food out, there's a lot of distractions and you're going to be not keeping all of your attention on them. Again, utilize your bed stay or give them periodic breaks in your crate or in another room that's isolated from it so you don't run into any problems. Also, know your dog's individual social needs. There are some dogs that get overwhelmed by large crowds, where again, keeping them in a controlled place, learning to be balanced and learning to not have to be a part of everything can be very productive for their training and for their social skills. So keep in mind, again, Halloween or holidays in general can be a very tough time for all dogs. So make sure that you plan very proactively for these things. Start practicing some of these drills now beforehand if you intend to be using them, and just ultimately be safe. One last point, if you're going to be out walking with your kids trick-or-treating and have your dog with you, make sure you have an extra eye on things and you do not let anybody come up and pet your dog. Even if you have the most social dog in the world, all of these kids and people with costumes on can be very intimidating to dogs, and if they're not used to seeing that picture, you could see different behaviors like reactivity or different types of fear-based aggression for seemingly no reason if you have people constantly approaching you. So keep these tips in mind. If you guys have any questions on them, let us know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.